Shalom from the National Council of Young Israel here at our headquarters in Paramus, New Jersey. We are happy to launch our newest program under the guidance of our new board of directors called 4 Minutes of Torah. Each and every week, you'll be introduced to a new Rav within the Young Israel movement who will share with you words of Torah. With that very happy introduction, let us begin.
Shalom Aleichem. I want to wish anyone who's listening to this video a hearty good Shabbos. You and your family should be blessed, and you should only hear of good things. So, I have the responsibility of talking about Tisha B'Av, a hard day to talk about, but I want to just stress or focus on one idea. We know there's a halacha that we do not say Tachanun on Tisha B'Av, and the pasuk in Eicha it says Karalai Moed L'Shboras Bachurechem. Right, that Hashem called upon a time to destroy our youths. And it's strange because Karalai Moed, oh, that's a holiday, oh, we don't say Tachanun on Tisha B'Av. You would think of all holidays, we should, say Tachanun on Tisha B'Av. All holidays, we should fall on our face in a sense, in humility, and say Tachanun. Now, you might say, okay, we can't say Tachanun in the morning, but at the very least, in the afternoon. In the morning, our tefillos aren't answered, but in the afternoon, when our tefillos are answered, we should say Tachanun. So why do we not say it? Of all days, you think we should say it. So the Aruch HaShulchan, he writes, this is the classic answer, he writes that because it shows our emunah, it shows our faith in Hashem, that one day, this day, the saddest day on the calendar, this day will be a holiday. This day will be the day that we dance and we sing as we celebrate the third Beis HaMikdash, as we celebrate our King, as we celebrate the nation coming together. This will be a day of tremendous celebration. And therefore, as a zeicher, as a hint towards that emunah, as a hint towards that day of Tisha B'Av, that we only light, we don't say Tachanun. And that's a beautiful answer. It's classic, it's beautiful, I have nothing against it. But I want to stress a different idea brought out by a tzaddik who passed away only a short time ago. Rav Shlomo Volvi writes in Alei Shor that, again, that's true. One day Tisha B'Av will be a happy day. But he lays a yesod that I think is perhaps the cornerstone, is the essence of what Tisha B'Av is. Tisha B'Av is a day in which we sit on the floor and we cry about the fact that we're far from Hashem. As individuals, as nations, as communities, we could be better. We could be stronger. And not only that, there have been tragedies. There have been sad happenstances that have happened to the Jewish people, brought to us because of our mistakes, brought to us because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is trying to teach us something. And it is the one day of the year that we allow ourselves as a nation to sit on the floor and just cry. And the irony is that the moment that we allow ourselves to do that, the moment that we allow ourselves to just sit on the floor and feel those feelings, it becomes a moed. Because what a moed is a moment in which we're able to feel close to Hashem. And if we were to ignore our feelings, if we were to ignore our sadness, not allow ourselves to feel them, then in a sense, we'd be far. But the moment that we allow ourselves to open our eyes, open our hearts, and feel the pain of the Churban Habayis, feel the pain of the distance of the Jewish people, the distance of ourselves towards Hashem, is the moment in which we actually take the first step to come back. And because of that, there's this quasi-moed, there's this quasi-holiday in which we feel our distance, but then immediately we then take the step forward and we come closer to Hashem. And that's why, and there's a lot more to talk about, but I'm going to close here. That's why immediately after Tisha B'Av, it almost comes boom, 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 boom. We have Tu B'Av, and then immediately 15 days later, we're in Elul, guys. I don't want to scare anyone, but that means Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, and then Simchas Torah, right? So in other words, we're coming up to the holidays immediately after. So with that, I wish everyone a wonderful Shabbos. You should only experience good things. This Tisha B'Av, what's still not here, this Tisha B'Av should be a Tisha B'Av of light, should be a Tisha B'Av of Mashiach. And in Minutes Hashem, we should all be dancing at the Beis HaMikdash together. Amen. Kein Yiratzon.